Oh, how's it going, boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And today, 7.29 has officially dropped, boys. I forgot this game almost existed. But anyways, it's been a while and we could check. So this looks like female Omni Knight. I actually thought Omni Knight got a rework, but no, it's actually a new hero. We're gonna do a separate video for the hero. This one's gonna be the patch analysis. So, you know, we're gonna read all this later. We can just look through this real quick. Blah 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 blah, you know, the lore, whatever. It's kind of like Omni Knight, I'm not gonna lie. This is like the female version of Omni Knight. It's called Dawnbreaker. So obviously we're gonna look at this later on. We're gonna oh, oops. Alright, whatever. So first we're gonna look through the patch notes, right? Where would the patch notes be? Okay, is it just not gonna be here? Alright, it is not gonna be here. That sucks. Is there a way I can... Oh, nope, I can't find it. Nice. Okay, perfect. Dawnbreaker shines in the heart of battle. Okay, so that's the new hero. This is probably the big one. It is an easy hero, so it's good for beginners. So they are making heroes that's easy to play. And that's good because, you know, new players and whatnot. In the aeons of this blah blah. Okay, we're gonna read that in the hero review. So we're gonna skip this for now. This is all gonna be a part of the heroes. We're just gonna look at everything on the patch, which is gonna take like a long ass time. Alright, so the battlefield is fundamental aspect of Dota, so modified can be large impact on the game. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, the map is actually the biggest thing. The map never changes, and it actually significantly changes the way how you can play. Stand out more in the primary, moving ward cliffs and adjusting the positioning of neutral camps and various paths around the map. Okay, so first of all, this thing changed, which is weird. Wait. Oh, so before, so this is like before, this is after. So now you get a little path in between there, but you lose the camp? You lose the camp, boys. That's very bad. Wait, but that's just more juking area. Okay, so that's really cool. I actually really like this. This is really nice. I actually really like this. But you lose the small camp. Or, no, the small camp is still there. It's just a smaller area. Huh. Interesting. Radiant safe lane. So this is before. This is after. So they made the large camp a lot harder to pull. Okay, so it's like impossible to pull the large camp now if you're on the safe lane carry side. And it's much easier for the enemies to pull, because look at the positioning, right? There's a lot more juking areas. That's very interesting. So that camp is a lot harder to farm. And the small camp is still the same, but you get one extra walkway, so it's like more juking spots. Oh, so they moved it. Wait, so the entire... Oh, look at that. Look at that, guys. So they moved the camp from here to here. They removed that random, like, rock pillar. So Pangolier actually cannot bounce off there anymore. Like, a lot of these areas, Pango can usually bounce off of. So they moved the warding spots. So there's 2 warding spots instead of just, like, this one thing here. So instead of the thing in the middle with these 2 things here, they have this. So you can't... Oh, so there's no more of these hitting wards. That's very interesting. Alright, so you don't have hitting wards anymore. That's hella whack because that's a big deal actually, believe it or not. This is gonna be a long video, so I'm gonna take my time. I might do like a map review, which is gonna be this video actually. And then I'm gonna do a hero review, and I'm gonna do like the actual hero review, because I think this is a huge update. This is like the biggest one so far. The shrine's in the middle now, so it's like not on the edge there, so you can't really get it from the bottom side, so that's cool. Damn, the lofts have changed. Okay, so the dire side is same thing. So because the dire side, it was just like a random walk, so you can't bounce off with Pango anymore, but they moved the warding spot to here. And they moved the small camp downhill to uphill. So does that mean you can't pull anymore? That is very interesting. I'm not sure. So this is the old one. What did they do here? Okay, so they moved the large camp. So there's no camp there anymore. So you can't farm under vision. The ancients are still relatively the same. The rune is a little bit further away. So the large camp is a little bit difficult to... less safe to farm now. Dire safe lane. Okay, so... oh no, the small camp is still there. Is there just more camps on the dire side now? I like how they did this. Like, they made everything that's impassable that needs to be cut down by trees now, like, a little bit more passable. So they made a map bigger, essentially. I wonder if they actually did make the map bigger, like, just in actual size. So, there's no longer a rune there anymore. Oh, did they remove the runes? No way. How is Elk gonna farm? So there's no more... oh, so you can't even hide your courier up there anymore. You can hide it in the trees, but there's no like cliff for you to hide it on anymore. It's over here now. That's very interesting. So you can see more of the enemy jungle rather than like their tower. So guys, if you want to see people TPing in, I don't think the ward can actually see. You have to like put it on the ground. It's very interesting. Radiant ward spot. So this just disappeared. It got moved essentially. And the rest remain basically the same. They removed this one as well. So there's no runes. Wow, okay. So does that mean there's one less room for everything? Radiant top tier 2. So they completely changed the layout of the trees. They made the trees... oh, look, they added new trees. They made a lot more trees, guys. That is good, because more jukes, more tanker rotations, and you can actually dodge around in the trees. Now there's not like too many of these dead ends, besides like these ones here. So that's very interesting. They made it a lot like more stuff. You know what I mean? This is before, yeah, they added a lot more trees. So now it's a little bit hard to hide in the trees here, which is cool. Radiant top tower. So they just added... so they moved this tower a bit back, I think. And that's gonna make it a little bit harder to kill. And also, it might be really good for tanker, or it might be really bad for tanker, because before, a lot of the trees you can't actually walk past, but now you can pretty much walk through everything. Besides like a little bit of area. Before it was more clustered. Now it's a lot more spread out. And they just made the trees, like they made everything a lot more pathing. So I think what they did this patch was that they actually just made their more they added more stuff to the like the pathing where you can just go through areas. And they made it a lot more spatial rather than clustered up. And they added a lot more trees as well. Dire mid tier 2, they added more trees in the back too. So there's more places to hide essentially. You can juke around people a lot more. And this could be a really good thing for Timbersaw, guys. Because, think about it, Timbersaw needs trees to actually be strong. And he needs to, like, timber chain through the areas. Same thing here. They moved the tower a bit to the left. So this is definitely, like, if you're playing Tinker, and look, all these trees here are going to help you disguise. They removed the tower. They removed the vision area there, which is interesting. A lot more trees to be fighting around with. And look, trees like these really help Timbersaw. So people that play around with the trees, or even Monkey King actually, Monkey King too, because he can jump a lot more. It's really good. And now it's like before, when you juke, it's like a lot more interesting to juke around the trees if you're trying to like dodge people. Alright, so we're gonna not do everything till then. We're just gonna do the runes. And then that's gonna be one video, and I'm gonna make a separate one for the other things. So general, for the heroes and the items, I'll see how long the items take. It might be like a 4-part video, who knows. But alright, so general tips. Terrain updated with various changes. Added water power rune. Spawns at both power rune location at minute 2 and 4. Instantly restores 100 health and 80 mana. Can be used to refill bottles. Starting at 6 minutes. Spawns at minute 2 and 4. Instantly restores the boss powers. Oh! Wait, so look at this, guys. Power runes. Water power rune. So this thing's this thing just spawns? Wait, but does this mean this thing only spawns at the first 2 and 4 minutes on both sides? And it just like, starting at minute 6, it spawns on one side, but does that mean the other side is still a water rune? So does that mean like the double rune is back? Because the water rune does make sense, right? It is water, but if they spawn at both locations, that means you get your bottle refilled. Does it refill it to 4 or does it refill to like 2? Like the bounty runes used to be. Because that's insane, guys. Then you just rush bottle, you don't need to buy any regen. That is pretty stupid. Leveling for up to 7 times for 7 empty levels from 1 to 6. Okay, so just more stats. Clicking the talent tree cycle, they all be leveled if there are no other options. No longer all remaining talents at level grant either remaining level. Wait, what does this mean? Wait, no longer all remaining talents. Oh, so level 27 you get level 10, level 28 you get level 15. Okay. So it's like you don't have to fully get to level 30 to have all your shit. You can use your talents ahead of time before you get to level 30. Okay, that's kind of cool. So they basically made the heroes more OP at the end to end the game faster. Outpost no longer give XP. Okay. XP per minute while controlled. XP equals 2 times per minute when controlled, similar to the existing heroes. Okay, so no extra XP as long as you get 1. So basically you have to fight over it constantly again. It's not like just every 10 minutes. Alright, so I don't really know what this means. I mean, the math basically says that you get less, right? And you just get less XP for the time. So I think there's less XP, so you level up a bit slower. That's probably why they changed this, because you don't get as much XP, right? So it's provided every minute. Okay, so it just goes up like slowly but surely from minute 1 to 10. So you could get it like, so can you still, okay, but you still can't capture the outpost if you don't kill the enemy tier 2 tower. So that's still gonna be okay. Alright, that's not bad. So this still gives support XP, and it actually gives supports more XP in a way, because they guarantee that XP every minute. So faster level 6. Initial set are reduced by 10%. Okay. So less gold. Over time, the amount these runes give is now provided over time through GPM. Huh? So are you saying that they don't just give you gold right away, but rather that's like go over time kind of thing? Every 3 minutes. Total rune. Okay, so they did reduce the bounty runes. Okay, so I kind of get what they're going with this. So they reduced the bounty runes, but they added the water runes in order to compensate for the fact that... Alright, so this is a really bad patch for Alchemists, guys. This is a really bad patch for Alchemists. You don't get runes, you don't get gold. You lose a lot of gold, because that's a lot of Alchemists. I'm pretty sure they nerfed Alchemists too, because someone told me. So they added the water runes and they removed the bounty runes. So I guess that kind of makes sense why that works that way. When you new ones spawn, they now spawn alongside previous ones picked up. Okay, so they don't disappear. That's interesting, because I mean this isn't really an issue. I mean sometimes people just don't pick it up, but still. Bounties in jungle and at the power runes location for total at the start of the game. And at the power rune location. Oh, so they actually spawn in the river too. So they want you to fight it out. Ah, interesting, interesting. That is interesting. So, okay, maybe Alk is not, Alk is still nerfed. Various cast range moves, talents have been replaced or toned down. These are included in team items section below. Okay, just changes were nerfed. Based on between the two teams. For example, if you enemy teams will be worth 10% more. So essentially, if your team is down 5,000 gold, the enemy team has like more gold than you, right? You will get more gold, essentially like 10% more based on like the difference. So this is like 10% of that, you know, whatever. Basically, you get like more gold if you're behind. Heroes now start with the game with 1 TP scroll, 1 out of 3. Yeah. Heroes now gain 1 TP scroll on death. TP scroll cost increased. Okay, so interesting. So basically, you only get 1 rather than 3 to just like use and for free, right? So no more free TPs. You get TPs on death for free. So essentially, when you die as a support, you get 100 gold, guys. You get 100 gold for dying. So now dying is even better, especially feeding to tier 2s. TP scroll cost increased actually by $10. So TPs, guys, TPs used to be like $40 or like some like 50. Now it's like 90 to 100. Every TPs actually cost a lot. You can't just buy TPs randomly anymore. It actually costs a lot of gold. Heroes with 1 turn rate now 0.9, 0.9. Okay, so basically the faster turn rate heroes are a bit slower. The slower turn rate heroes are a bit higher. Improved by 20%. Okay, so basically just better turn rate. No effect until you consumed. Okay, so you have to consume it. So when you pick it up, it doesn't just automatically gives it to you. You have to like eat it up. So if you have a lot of shit in the late game, you're trying to pick it up, it does take a while. Or if your support picks it up, you can give it to your carry. Aghanim Shard now drops on the second row, and the only one that has the same activation mechanic as the Scepter drop. Wait. Okay, so second roast drop, not just cheese, but you also get a shard. Interesting. Affects TP scrolls and boosts travel. Huh. Wait, so you can TP further away into the trees. Oh, so you can TP straight into the trees now. People just can't see you. Outpost teleport base channel time reduced from 6 to 5 seconds. Okay, that's nice. Reduced vision, true, because essentially the outpost is like a ward. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's true sight as well. But 700 was already pretty low. Captain's mode, you know, changed, but like whatever. I mean, this is okay. Hoodwink act the captain's mode for pro. This is like for pro gamers, which is quote unquote not your average Joe. Went inside Roshan pit. Okay, that's fair, guys. Like couriers, it was so stupid when couriers literally just pick up shit that the Roshan dropped. It was so dumb. Like you just pick it up and it's like boom. Now you have to actually put a hawk there or something. The spawn camp box. Okay, nice. Okay, this is nice. Okay, thank God. The wards can now be denied from full health by ally player. Okay, this is good. Prevents griefing even more. Thank God. This change is so nice because now the supports can't just block wards like that, right? So blocking wards is such a detriment to your team. Also prevents your noob supports from accidentally putting a ward and just leaving you. Except for the ancient golem, so armor increased by 1, so that's not good news for alchemists. Neutral items now fly towards the killing hero rather under the dead unit. Okay, so they like bounce towards you. That's cool, I guess. That's interesting. Hero bank count for matchmaking increased by 6. Still chance based. Oh, so there's more heroes being banned. 200 plus. Okay, so alright, so basically you can buy back more often, right? It's reduced by a little bit. Reduce, so basically, okay, so it's like plus 1 second less for each level. Damage reduction from 5. Okay, that's good. Damage reduction. Right. This is important, guys. I mean, this is like super sus when you're just trying to backdoor people with IO and shit. Like IO Juggernaut, IO Elk, IO whatever. You just try to backdoor people. Here's the hero item transfer range increased. Nice, because now you can actually give items without having to be in their face. Tree cell interval reduced from 5 to 3. This is good, guys. So 5 minutes, honestly, 5 minutes didn't feel like a long time. But if you're playing Timber Saw or if you're playing heroes that cut down a lot of trees, it's quite tough. I really do think this is a Timber Saw patch. So Timber Saw is going to be really strong. The hero might be nerfed just because the terrain is so good for it. The falling ability no longer destroys trees. Earth Split, more meteor hammer, macro pyre, Mortimer kisses, or so a lot of these stuff don't destroy trees. Reduce the radius of tree destruction and the falling bit. So you can actually get stuck in the macro fire more easily. Gust, power cogs, vacuum, fire remnant, relocate, tether, blinding light, coddle stuff. Skewer doppelganger, telekinesis, fire stamp cookie, split out, spider legs. Wait, what? What is spider legs? The fuck is spider legs actually? Broodmother or Weaver? Oh, it's the neutral item, right? Blast off, toss, snowball, power shot, willow, wisp. Okay, so they don't destroy trees as much. Yeah, that's good. So Timber Saw stole this thing. Alright, so it's a 20-minute video. And Mans just said, can't believe they turned the Dota anime into a real game. PogChamp. So that was just a map, guys. And it was 20 minutes. So now I'm going to review the items. I'm hella thirsty. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out the Twitch. Check out the Discord. Check out anything and everything, boys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.